2018, I was taking Christian and Daniela on a street art tour. And we got to the one garden, the indigenous garden, where I'll show you in a few moments. And we stood there and it was just a rubbish dump.
Yeah.
It was a plot that had a whole lot of rubbish on it. And then Christian said to me that they have a foundation in Germany that supports and funds indigenous gardens.
Yeah.
And if they gave me some money, would I clean the plot and create a garden? So I said, got very excited, and I said, yes, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. And you did it.
So I came home and I was telling my mother about this, and my mother says, but Nadia, you don't know anything about gardening. So I said, oh, well, I'm going to have to find a garden partner. And then a few months later, Marius, my neighbor across the road, you'll meet him. Did you meet him?
I didn't meet him
But you
yet.
spoke?
I spoke to him, yes, and maybe we can meet
Yes,
him
we
today.
are going to meet him.
Good.
We're going to meet him at the garden. And he moved in, and then he was telling me he has a degree in nature conservation and biodiversity.
Perfect match.
Exactly. And he would like to join me in this. So I said that would be absolutely fantastic. So we spoke about how we should proceed with the garden, and the first thing, of course, was get permission. Who do we get permission from? And then I made a few inquiries, and then I discovered that, oh my gosh, the owner died. So I said to Marius, the owner died. So I think we should just do it. So Marius says to me, no, Nadia. Marius is very German. You know, Germans like to do it the right way. We are going to find out how we're going to get permission. So I said, the man died, what are we going to do? So I said, but you know what we'll do? What we'll do is we'll speak to all the neighbors around the garden, and we'll ask them what their thoughts are. Do they think it's a good idea? Would they like to see a garden? And then they said, yes, they would. Would you like to join us in cleaning up the place and making it all look? Yes, they would. So then we put together a plan, and we put together a cleanup day, and the whole community came out.
So you made it like a collective project.
Absolutely. Everybody came out. If you had a rake and you had a spade and you had a wheelbarrow, everybody came with what they had.
Beautiful.
Which was wonderful. So we did that, and we had a beautiful cleanup day, and with Christian, and they sent us the money. We decided it should be an indigenous garden, completely indigenous, and that was what we did. But the best part for me that came out of this whole experience was that the children in the community came and planted and just enjoyed the garden space. So that was the best part for me.
Yeah. I think it is. It has a lot of benefits, not just growing the plants or just growing the vegetables for food, but also putting the people together, as we often said, and for the children as well.
Exactly. And the children have claimed the space as their own. and that is the most wonderful thing. It's easy.
So they are growing food.
They were growing food. They were growing tomatoes and gooseberries and spinach and some herbs and brinjals and a whole host of things they were growing, but beautiful. And they would say if there was tomatoes growing, or they could see the crops, and then they would take pictures and they would post it on the chats.
Because it's worth it, and they're beautiful living beings,
Exactly.
like creatures that you have grown.
Yes. Who doesn't want want to go to your garden and pick a tomato and come home into your kitchen and make a salad. I mean,
Amazing.
there's nothing better than that.
So they're using that for their daily consumption.
Yes, so they are using that. And then we started another garden, which you see this afternoon, the Chatham Garden, which I always say is our flagship garden because it's our most successful garden. It's open, there's no fence, and we had a whole bunch of homeless people living next to it, and they didn't take anything from the garden. They were very respectful.
This is our Sunlight Academy. If you want to become a certified life coach and find out more about our accredited coaching education, be part of our global community and learn about our programs, you can visit our website, sunlight.academy, and get in touch with us. We are more than happy to meet you.